What is going on, guys? Jack here, stage name Ninjack, and we are back with another episode in practicing the deeper analysis. And I have, I guess, an update. I don't know what you'd like to call it. This whole month has been pretty much chaos for me. It's been just a lot of stuff going on, so I have not been playing as consistently as I would have preferred. As a result, I feel like I've kind of stalled out a little bit just because I haven't been able to get in the volume I needed. So just to give you guys an update. Also, I did take the advice of someone in one of my YouTube comments and started just looking at like days as opposed to every single battle. So it's like up until 40, it's the number of battles. But then after that, it's like just whatever day that I play, I put it in. But you can see. No, you can't, actually. What am I doing? Learn your own overlay, Jack. Here we go. You can see we've been mostly hanging out in this 1500 to 1550 range. You know, I just haven't had the time to get the volume in. But for the first time in a while, I have 3 weekends in a row with no plans. So I set up a stream schedule. It's on my Twitch. Go ahead and check that out. You're going to want to be there. I'm actually telling you it's coming in advance. We're going to stream from 12 to 3:30 p.m. That is EST time on Saturdays. And I'm just going to try to get a lot more games in. I'm trying to really commit to it and make a point to get these games in. Yeah, let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean by that is I'm waking up at 4:30 in the mornings. And, you know, I also like to work out. So some days are workouts. I've started to make some of my days Pokemon at 4:30 in the morning. So I'm really trying to make the time, okay? I get into work at 7, etc. So, anyways, without further ado, hopefully we're going to get some more games in, and I think that we will see results, because I do think I'm playing a lot better. I just keep coming back not fresh, and then having to kind of remember a couple things, and, you know, I have a couple games where I'm relearning what I kind of already knew. I think if we get this more consistent gameplay going on, you know, and I'm getting in games every single day, I think we're gonna see some progress soon, because I do think I'm playing a lot better. But we'll go ahead and hop into one. Just out here to learn, baby. All right, Bronzong and Terrakion. Yo, this guy's team's kind of exciting. It doesn't like Earthquake. Just saying. I mean, they have a Lando, so let's do some analysis. What do they have that's special? Only Volcarona. So Blissy's sole goal is to take out Volcarona, which also, transversely, means Blissey is not all that important. I guess Blissy's also useful for Slowbro. I can use Blissey as a pivot for me whenever they go Slowbro and try to get like Wish stuff going on, but essentially, Blissey doesn't have a massive job. Oh, it's a Trick Room team. Is that why they got Bronzong? I gotcha. Levitate, Heatproof, Heavy Metal. Okay. Well, Magnezone should be great in a Bronzong. Actually, Magnezone gets behind a sub and goes up against a Bronzong. Yo. Magnezone can maybe put in some massive work. We might be able to get set up and just wreck this man's entire team with Magnezone. So that's huge. Trying to think. Landorus. Good into Terrakion. No. Melmetal's good into Terrakion, though. Landorus is good in his Lando. Oh, my Feeny is good into both Terrakion and Weavile, but we should probably hold Feeny for Weavile. I'll have my Landorus for his Landorus. I got Melmetal for Terrakion. And Dragapult Shadow Ball just does massive amounts of work, so we want to get that in frequently. Okay. Are rocks valuable? They're not invaluable. They are kind of valuable. I kind of want to lead Magnezone in case this is Trick Room and just trap the Bronzong and get an enormous amount of advantage right away. What's the worst case there? They go Volk? I can handle that. I think Magnezone's a fine lead. Okay, so they went Weavile. See, this is like a hard spot because I could just straight body press this Weavile, which frees up my Tapu Fini Nah, I didn't think he was gonna forfeit. I was just doing analysis. Let's mute that because that's distracting. Here we go. Ignore opponent. Okay. I could just straight body press this thing, which frees up my Tapu Fini for Terrakion, and Terrakion is a problem, right? So if I free up Tapu Fini for this, Mylando for you, Blissey for you, and then, yeah, I don't see any reason not to just body press. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty obvious swap, but just making sure that we're doing good analysis there. Okay, so it's a Rocky Helmet variant. I got you. Well, I have a Landorus for your Landorus. I'm guessing they go Rocks here. I'm trying to think what gives me the most value if I just Toxic right away versus Rocks. Like, do I want to set Stealth Rocks or do I want to Toxic? I think I want to set Stealth Rocks because I don't think they'll stay in. So you might as well get Rocks up. Oh, they use Knockoff. Interesting. Do they stay in? I doubt it. I just don't want to Toxic into like a Bronzong, essentially. If I Rocks, I don't think we lose much for it, and then we can start getting Chip, and it'll reveal items. Yeah, I think Stealth Rocks is best play. Yep, because they're just going to do that. No reason not to U-turn here. I want to pivot. I don't want to risk a Scald, and they're probably teleporting if I had to guess. Every time Dragapult comes in, though, things get sketchy for him. Same with Melmetal. Now we'll go Dragapult because Melmetal currently is my main Terrakion answer. Oh, he said a Future Sight. Why would I not just Shadow Ball you at this point? I think I get lots of value out of that. I mean, you don't want to leave your Slowbro in. I can go Melmetal or Blissey. Shadow Ball. Worst case is Weavile. Yeah. Oh, Bronzong. What? Do I eat the Future Sight with Dragapult to just take more value? He might be Protect. So I feel like Blissey is the safest in all circumstances because I don't want him to Protect and then I eat Future Sight for no reason. This man was just going to give me Bronzong. I got you. That's fine. I know how to click Seismic Toss. Ooh. Yeah, but see, this, like I said, this is not huge because all I need this for is Volcarona. So I have no reason not to. What? This Bronzong's sole goal is to click Stealth Rock? I got a full HP Tapu Fini for your Weavile. I mean, obviously there's Rock, so not full HP. I mean, that's scary, sure. I don't think that is scary, actually. I'm pretty sure between Drain and Kiss we're fine. Oh, big time. No reason not to just continue clicking this. Yeah, I mean, but what do you have? You don't. What? Why would you Swords Dance again there? Now I feel like Scald is my correct play. Yeah, Triple Axel's not killing. Don't pretend like it is. Goodbye. Okay, excellent. So let's reevaluate. Magnezone could maybe set up and do some stuff on Slowbro. Actually, the Thunderbolt would be really good. But otherwise, Magnezone's not doing me a ton. Blissey is here for Volcarona, and I think Blissey's healthy enough to take that. Lando's here for his Lando. I got a full HP Melmetal for his Terrakion, a full HP Dragapult to just pump damage out. So what's our game plan? What's our game plan? Or rather, how do I take value? How do I take value? Just, honestly, every time Dragapult or Melmetal comes in. See, like, do I even save Tapu Fini? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Because we outspeed with Drag... Yeah, I'm just going to Scald. Okay, Earthquake. That probably revealed some information. Tapu Fini into Terrakion. Oh, we got lots of time. Let's just stop. And Earthquake did how much? 32.8%. So to me, oh wait, was it Life Orb? No. Choice Scarf doesn't do that much. Oh, what? Soft Sand? Timeout. It's like Life Orb damage. I don't. Let's just Scald again. Okay, that's. It's weird because it looks banded. Yes, it is actually. Which means Dragapult comes in and just clicks Shadow Ball. Let me make sure that that is in fact what that means. Yeah, that's what that means. You have nothing that wants the Shadow Ball. Yeah, the game plan is just get Dragapult or Melmetal in as many times as possible. Because that's a banded Terrakion. That's the only way you did that much damage. It was actually a low roll for them. Okay, thank you. Volcarona? I'm trying to think, like, do I even need to swap? Because you're not set up at all. Maybe. I think we just go straight Blissey. That's what it's here for. Yep. Soft boiled, get our HP back, and then we can look to Toxic. Because you don't have anything that does 51% to, like, your Volcarona is useless. Oh, cheeky, I guess. But you still, you don't really gain anything out of that. Of course I got burned. That's like kind of hilarious. Did I just choke really hard? Safeguard Volcarona is a set, apparently. I might have choked. Oh, wait, but what move does it know? Nah, I think we're going to be fine. Yep, keep them honest. Set up a wish. I don't think they can actually beat my Blissey, even doing this. I could be wrong. Now, I don't know the answer, to be totally honest. I don't, like, maybe they can do something at 4x, but I feel like I need to keep them honest, right? I don't gain much, like, if they don't click Safeguard, I don't gain a lot by having click Seismic Toss. Like, let's say they do, like, I do get the read. It doesn't really matter at this point. I'm, like, trying to PP stall. So I might as well keep them honest and just throw that Toxic. And the thing is, they're thinking about it, which is hilarious. I don't know what they're thinking about, unless they're typing and they're saying, like, you lose, you stink. Safeguard Volk. It's got to be Fire move, right? At which point, no, at 4x. I mean, I'm sure Volk kills everything. Actually, Dragapult has a, well, no, not its current HP. What is Landorus? Yep, dead. What does it do to Blissey? Not really enough. Oh, crap. Unless I choke and do that. Good game. Yeah, that's my fault. I had to just soft-boiled spam. Huh, okay. So we just learned. Volcarona Safeguard set. Watch out for it. I mean, it doesn't matter what I click. Yeah. Good game. Good game. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is frustrating. But now I know. Safeguard Volcarona. Let's learn. So I didn't respect Safeguard Volcarona. I'm thinking Blissey just hard walls, which is funny because I like really debated just attacking. And I could have gone like Melmetal. That's actually a good thing to know. No, wow, really? Flamethrower can just one-shot my Melmetal. Even a bulky set with no special attack investment. That's kind of crazy. What about Magnezone? Wow, this thing's like a serious problem. I needed Landorus to just come in and start clicking Earthquake. Okay. Okay, so you gotta watch out for Safeguard Volcarona. Blissey does not guaranteed wall. You know who did though? Oh, Tapu Fini. Yeah, Tapu Fini easily beats that because I just start boosting in tandem and easily outscale. Okay, so now I know Tapu Fini I actually need to keep for Volcaronas in case they're the Safeguard set. Until I know they don't have Safeguard, I got to be careful. Okay. Okay, so here, I think we just, we set up Stealth Rocks. I think that's the right call. I think that's the most value. I guess maybe you could argue U-turn, but I knew he had a Rocky Helmet, so I didn't really want to U-turn into that. Stealth Rocks is best because if he does stay, I can consider Toxicking. And if he doesn't stay, then like in this scenario, I get up Stealth Rocks and it's not bad. U-turn, 24% to slow, bro, not bad. They set up a future sight. This was just weird to me. Like they were just like giving me this Bronzong. I don't think Dragapult dies to a single future sight from a Slowbro. No, like 50%, maybe 60. I did this because of Protect, but that didn't even make sense, did it? I guess it reduced how much damage I would take. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's the safer play because I don't want him to protect and I take damage on Dragapult for no reason when Dragapult was a big part of the plan. Seismic Toss is good. You know, Body Press is a little scary. Now I know that's on Bronzong, but it only did 36%. Yeah, just taking value because I knew it couldn't do anything to me. Here, Tapu Fini's my answer. Now I know Tapu Fini also has to consider Volcarona. But still, Tapu Fini hard beats Weavile. They set up a Swords Dance, but everything that it has, I resist. So it's easy for me to just Draining Kiss that back. Yeah, so I used this Fini exactly as it needed to be used. You know, now that I'm looking at it, boosted Fini wrecked their whole team. I didn't even... No, I did have to Draining Kiss because the 3x attack did do like 60%. And I was down to 60. Yeah, so I guess I did have to drain... No. Right here, I can all day long Calm Mind. And if I did, I just straight won. Nothing on his team could have beaten it. I've done a poor job lately of identifying when my Tapu Fini sweeps. No one on this team could have stopped the Calm Mind Tapu Fini. No one. Okay, so I need to remember, if you don't see a Steel type or a Grass type, like, instantly look at Fini. Because Fini easily won this game. That was terrible. I got 10%, and I had been at 90. I should have Calm Minded all day long. I would have been at 30% here. And yeah, and then I would have Draining Kiss, got a little back, but at this point, Terrakion, even banded Terrakion, did not kill with Earthquake. That would have done... Wait, why did I... Oh, no. Oops. I don't know. Was Skull... I mean, I could have Draining Kissed and gotten 25 to 30% back. And they were doing 32. It would have given me one more attack. I actually would have... Yeah, okay, so here... Oh, okay. Next turn. So here, sure, I did that thinking maybe they'd swap, but that was kind of, you know, of course I'm not swapping there. So here, I think you Draining Kiss, because I didn't know what all he had, and I thought that it would maybe do... Like, why they didn't Stone Edge actually is kind of confusing. But anyways, no, actually, I think Scald is the play because I was too low. But if I were already boosted, then we would have had more HP because we would have, rather than steal 30, you know, deal 47% to Weavile while I was at full, I would have done 53% to Weavile when I was low and gotten pretty much everything back. Oh, it would have been an easy sweep. Single Calm Mind would have won it. Okay, so I need to stop and ask myself every game, what enables Tapu Fini so that I know to look to get that in when I have the opportunity. I was so tunnel visioned on Tapu Fini is here for X that I was like, oh, Tapu Fini's done. Also here, I suspect I also did this wrong. Oh, okay. Remember that Dragon Ball was out. If I just straight up start shadow balling, I drop 42 to 49.8%. They pick up some. I guess they could roost. I suppose they could roost it. So no. But Landorus might have been the play. Landorus might have been the play. They would have gotten +1. I would have Earthquaked. Actually, Landorus is clever because it threatens offensively, so it forces them to attack, not safeguard. And then I can just click Toxic with Landorus. Yeah, I think that's the best option. I think it is. So Volcarona is a serious problem. If I lose Fini, Volcarona... And see, normally I look at Volcarona and think, or Fini and think, oh, it doesn't beat Volcarona because of Giga Drain. But I boost with it. Even if it had Giga Drain. Yeah, if I boost in turn, Giga Drain is really not as much of an issue. Also, if it's the bulky set, like, if Blissey can't beat it, then it doesn't have Giga Drain. Like, if they're running Safeguard, it doesn't have Giga Drain. So the moment I see Safeguard, I know that Tapu Fini walls Volcarona. Okay, that's good information. Now, we kind of know what happened here. They Safeguarded immediately, and I Soft-Boiled. So Soft-Boiled was the correct play. I set up Wish, but that was silly. I should have just started Seismic Tossing because I knew that it had to be like maxed out to be able to threaten me. So all I had to do is Seismic Toss spam. Yep. Okay, we kind of know how this goes. I kept them honest. Yeah, we kind of know what happens here. Can I just say, bro, like, why do you got to be so ridiculous and like you're still in middle? I mean, you might be in middle school, but like, why you got to, you kind of ruin the vibe for everybody when you're like, just dumb in chat. Like, don't be like that, guys. Don't post dumb stuff and be like, oh, I'm so funny. Like, don't do that. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's just like weird. I mean, we can watch the rest, but obviously you just kill, so we don't really need to. I think I got time for one more. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, this is what I mean. Like, I'm getting back into it still. I feel like I'm if I just start playing consistently, I think I am playing better. I know I'm playing better. I just have to, I need to get more games in. That's what it comes down to. That is what it comes down to. Wow, this man's team is all sorts of crazy. Okay. Interesting. So if this is the Cosmic Power Jirachi, then Tapu Fini's important for it, but Tapu Fini's really important for Urshifu. My Lando handles his Lando. Melmetal should easily take on Lycanroc. I don't even... Electivire. I, like, never run into that. I'm pretty sure because it's bad. Okay, it's physical. Oh, then, like, and then my Lander's hard walls it. It does run Ice Punch, so I got to be careful of that. But what's its speed? I'll bet Dragapult just one-shots. Yeah, Draco Meteor, one-shots. Boom. Tapu Lele is annoying. So what's Blissy's job in this? What's Blissey here to do? Basically Lele and maybe Jirachi. Tapu Fini is here for Urshifu. Melmetal for Landorus. Can my Tapu Fini sweep? If we get boosted. Wild Charge Electivire does a lot of damage. So I need Electivire to basically be gone. And then... Yes, Tapu Fini will sweep. Okay. So I would really love to get rid of Electivire. Trying to think what is the most value for my lead. I think Dragapult coming in and clicking Shadow Ball is by far the best way I just get value. Although Melmetal... I want Melmetal to be healthy so it can come in on Lycanroc and then take value when Lycanroc swaps out. Dragapult deals just a lot to everybody. Rocks are actually really useful here to start chipping. Lele's like the only concern. I don't like Lele. I think we lead Landorus here. Okay. So, Tapu Fini. That's what Tapu Fini's here for. I mean, I have no one else on the team that takes Surging Strike, so... Okay, so they just U-turn. Okay. Electivire. I gotcha. I bet your Electivire does not do very much to a Melmetal, actually. And in fact, it does not. And then... I just double Iron Bash. Trying to think. What gives me the most value? I just don't want him to read Lando and click Ice Punch on Dragapult. So I think Melmetal's best, but that could make Lycanroc a bit sketchy. I guess we're just going to have to play around the fact that, yep, see, exactly. So now this is a free double Iron Bash that literally 0 Mons on his team want to take. No one on his team wants this double Iron Bash. That's why I didn't want to risk Dragapult, because if Dragapult comes in, that move has a 43% chance, or 44% chance to kill, and I just can't afford that. Also, Misty Terrain, Jax. You can't even Draco Meteor kill. What were you thinking? Hey, but hey, now I just thought of it, so my awareness is improving. Double Iron Bash is just... Oh, I was going to say, that did a lot, but crit, I gotcha. I gotcha. So this weakens me for the Lycanroc case, but it frees up Tapu Fini to just straight up win. So, how does Tapu Fini get set up? Jirachi? Lando? Urshifu? Wow, against like almost all of this man's team. Do I even need Melmetal anymore? Is there why would I not just double Iron Bash again? Prevents you from being set up, keeps you honest, lets me see what you're going to lock into. I don't think we need Melmetal anymore. Lycanroc is scary, but now that Electivire's gone, I think it's okay if we lose it. Okay, Psyshock. Perfect. Which means Dragapult comes in. And we just Shadow Ball. I mean, I could U-turn, Because if they're Scarf, they go first. And if they're Specs... but I don't want Feeny taking a Specs. No, we just Shadow Ball. I want this thing dead. This thing is so annoying. And Shadow Ball takes good value. Feeny can come in on Urshifu and just click Calm Mind. And if I get a single Calm Mind off, I think it's just like over. The only case where that's not necessarily true is Specs, Lele, Psyshock, into Feeny. What do I need? 2 to deal with that? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Muchas gracias. You just made things a lot easier for me, and I really appreciate that. Landorus has, like, basically one job. This Landorus. I mean, Lycanroc too, but I'm not overly worried because I got a Feeny for Lycanroc. And I can Toxic you. Toxic is not bad. Yeah, because that's what I figured you would go. What's hilarious is I feel like I can just sack Landorus at this point, and because if you Surging Strikes and kill me, then I get Feeny in and get a free Calm Mind. Excuse me, a free Calm Mind, and Jirachi becomes your only hope. Yeah. I'm going to just set up rocks. There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here's my Feeny. That's a Calm Mind, and that should be game. You have no... Because you couldn't afford for this to happen. This right here. Alright. You are not going to set up on me. Because I think that is the only case where things go south. I will not let Jirachi set up. And then I can set up. Because obviously Urshifu does nothing. Lycanroc does nothing. And any non-setup Jirachi is not doing damage to me. They set Stealth Rocks. Alright, that's another Calm Mind for me. Yep, crit. That was a crit, baby. Boom. And now I can just Scald freely. This is a bulky Feeny, boy. Yeah, you can't afford for Feeny to come in and get set up. Like, Electivire dying was huge. Tapu Lele dying was like triple huge. That was awesome. There we go. I said I need to be better about identifying when I can use Feeny, and I was given an opportunity. So, yeah, that was sweet. Let's get another. Let's not get another. I actually do have to go back to work after this. This is my lunch break. Let's just do some more analysis. So I think it is really important for me to remember to look at what I have that defeats them. I think I'm getting really focused on what do I have that's defensive. But Tapu Fini, once Electivire is gone, can wreck. I mean, you got to be careful Tapu Lele if it is Spec Psyshock. In which case, I think I need +2 to beat it. No, because it outspeeds, so I would actually need to be able to one-shot. Okay, so Lele actually gets in the way. Lele gets in the way. Maybe if I have Draining Kiss. Oh, wait, no. Here's what you do. I think we beat it by draining. If I'm at +2, I Draining Kiss. They drop me down to like 40. I go back to 60, plus leftovers is 66%. Then I Scald. That's not guaranteed. So at +3, we can do that, assuming full HP. We can Draining Kiss and then Scald. So, anyways, the point of that is Tapu Lele is actually another problem for my Tapu Fini. So Tapu Lele and Electivire had to be removed if I wanted Fini to sweep. So I led Landorus, figuring I would just try to... What was I figuring? Rocks. I thought Rocks would be useful, and Landorus won almost everything. And Urshifu, I had a hard counter for in Tapu Fini. And, you know, they U-turn. This thing was a problem, which is why we went Melmetal. Ice Punch did 0. Cross Chop was scary because he got the crit. And that was not on their original set. Cross Chop, yeah. I don't know what item it was because it wasn't, it seems like it wasn't Life Orb unless I don't know how that interacts with Motor Drive or something. But That was scary, but thankfully Double Iron Bash did easily kill. Here's Lele. I knew that because Electivire was gone, Feeny was a serious problem at this point. The one circumstance where it's not though is if Tapu Lele starts boosting while I'm swapping. So I said we need to keep him honest and Double Iron Bash. Like we need to force them to kill me, which we did. So we see Psyshock, so that doesn't ever one-shot Dragapult, and also implies pretty heavily that it's Specs, not Scarf. Or at least that's what that implies to me. I don't know why you would Psyshock a Melmetal over Psychic. So to me, I'm like, okay, you're probably not... Basically, if they locked into Moonblast, I would be scared to go Dragapult, because then they could one-shot if they're Scarfed. So I needed to know that they're not outspeeding. And so once I saw Psyshock, even if they outsped, I would live and therefore could get Shadow Ball off. Here I figure Shadow Ball just took a lot of value no matter what, and if I got rid of Tapu Lele, wonderful. And in fact, they are Specs, they tried to stay in, and we just removed them. So at this point, I've identified they can't stop Tapu Fini once it boosts. I went Landorus just because I didn't want to come in with Feeny on something like an Earthquake, because then they could stop it. And my Landorus is full HP and meant for this thing, so why would I not? It's a free Toxic. Of course, they went Urshifu. But that's okay. And then I clicked Earthquake so that if they U-turned, I would still get good damage off. And that way I was kind of forcing them to kill so that I could get in with Feeny safely. It's a free Calm Mind. Jirachi is behind. I'm guessing it must not have been the Cosmic Power set because of the fact that they clicked Stealth Rocks. So I taunt, they U-turn out, and I get another free boost, and it's just over. It is just over. Tapu Fini's very bulky physically. Now it's very bulky, especially, even though they don't have a special. And yeah, Skull just one-shots the whole team, essentially. Draining Kiss wherever I need it. And yeah, so that was a great couple games, I thought. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Seriously, guys, I do look at the feedback and try to improve. I had some comments saying that they weren't a huge fan of the editing I was doing. Just trying to, just taking inspiration from other YouTubers I've seen and just trying to practice my skill set. So if you don't like it, that's totally fine. Just leave a comment. Please be respectful. I mean, don't be a jerk, please. But yeah, just let me know. Do you guys like editing? Like, I'll give two cases. So there are three. Do you prefer, put this in the comments because I'm actually trying to do whatever you guys like. Do you like no editing whatsoever? Just raw gameplay and me talking? Do you prefer a little editing where it doesn't interrupt the actual, like, wow, I'm blanking. It doesn't, like, interrupt the gameplay. So, like, in one video recently, I paused at one moment. I, like, repeated a segment, slowed it down, paused. I thought it was funny. I really did. I was kind of cracking up to myself. But that's, in my mind, that's, like, interruptive. Do you prefer non-interruptive editing where it's just like maybe I put a little fire over their trainer to be like, ooh, they got burned, or ooh, they're rage quitting, or I gray screen it like, wow, that was terrible. Or maybe you like the editing and you like the, me pausing and slowing it down and doing the funny music. It's not funny, but like it was kind of like funny because of the context. I thought, what do you guys prefer? What is it that you guys want to see? Because I want to do whatever makes you guys more inclined to watch it because I think it's really useful content. That said, also, please subscribe, guys. Like, seriously, I'm trying to get to 200 by mid-August. We were on pace, now we're behind. So please consider subscribing. I can see on YouTube that about half of you watching this are not subscribed, and I totally get that. I do that all the time. But seriously, guys, please consider subscribing. I don't post all that often. And I think my content is pretty consistent and I think it's good. So I'm not posting like random garbage where only 1 out of 15 videos is funny. Like, I'm like trying to produce pretty high quality content regularly. So please, seriously, hit the subscribe button. It would really help me out. Hit the like. That helps YouTube promote it, which is really important, I think, because I think this content is super useful and interesting. And that's going to be it. Like I said, I'm going to be playing more consistently this week. Knock on wood. And I'll see y'all next time.